Hi everyone, in today's video we're going to be learning how to make this basic bodice pattern. If you're a beginner, this video is for you, so stay tuned. Don't forget to like, share, comment and subscribe to this channel. Let's begin drafting. The length of the bodice I'm working with is 22 inches plus 1 inch sewing allowance. So after that, the next thing I'm going to be doing is to mark my waist measurement. My half length is 16 and my bust point is 9.5. so those are my vertical measurements. I'm just going to make this into a straight line. Go ahead and level this. This is my waistline, my bust point. This is my blouse length and my allowance line. So after that, the next thing I'm going to do is to go in here by 3 inches for my neck measurement. That's for my neck width. Then come down by 3 inches for my neck depth. Then I'll go ahead and connect the points together. The next thing I'm going to do now is to measure my shoulder. My shoulder is 15 divided by 2 will give me 7.5, so I put that down there. At that point I'll be coming down by 1 inch for my shoulder slope. You know our shoulders are not straight. So after that, the next thing I'm going to do is to come down by my chest measurements. Mine is 7 inches. To get this, just divide your bust measurement by 6. Whatever it gives you, add 1.5 to it. So that's how to get that measurement. After that, I make that into a straight line. Then the next thing I'm going to do now is to come in by my shoulder measurement, which is 15 divided by 2 gave me 7.5. So I'll come down there, I'll mark it down there. The reason I'm doing that is just to get a straight line, so I'll know where to curve my armhole. So I'll just draw that straight out. The next thing I'm going to do now is to get the midpoint of this straight line. Remember, it's 7 inches. 7 divided by 2 will give you 3.5. So that's the midpoint of my armhole of this straight line. Bust measurement is 33. 33 divided by 4 will give me 8.25. So I put that down here. Come in by ½ inch. So I'll be able to curve my armhole from that point. So I'll place my curve rule this way and connect the points. Just watch what I'm doing. So I'm going in by my bust span measurement, which is your nipple to nipple measurement. My nipple to nipple measurement is 7.7 inches. So I'll divide it by 2 and that gave me 3.5. So after that, if you don't know how to get that measurement, just place your tape rule from one nipple to the other nipple. Whatever it gives you, divide it by 2. So that's how to get your bust span measurement. After that, I make that into a straight line. I'll come in here by ½ inch and come out here by ½ inch. Then at my bust point, my BP, I'll come down here by 1 inch. Then at the end line of my length, the length of my blouse, I'll be coming up by 2 inches. So after that, the next thing I'm going to do is to connect the points together to form my darts. So I take that way and this way and connect it back to 2 inches. So that's my dart for the front. After that, the next thing I'm going to do is to take my horizontal measurement, that is our round body measurement. So my waist measurement is 29. 29 divided by 4 will give me 7.25. So I'll come here. My bust measurement is 3. 33 divided by 4, that gave me 8.5. So I'll come down here at the end point. I will measure my hip measurement. My hip measurement is 38. 38 divided by 4 will give me 9.5. So I'll put that down there at the end of my blouse. So after that, the next thing I'm going to do is to add 1.5 inches sewing allowance for all my measurements. Then at the waist point, I'll be replacing the dart. Remember, we took ½ inch from both sides of the dart, so I'll be replacing it back, then add 1.5 inches sewing allowance. That is only done at the waist. So I'll come here at my bust point, measure my bust, then add my 1.5 inches sewing allowance. Then after that, I'll connect the points. I connected it back to my waist. I'll be coming up here by 1.5, then I'll connect it back to the end line. You just have to blend this in so it doesn't look sharp at the end of the blouse. So you can always do, you can do 1 inch, whatever inches you feel is okay for you, you just do that. This is my under bust measurement. So at my bust point, I'll come down by 1.5. For you to get this is the difference between your back measurement and your front measurement. My waist point at the back, is 14.5, and the waist half length at the front is 16 inches. So 16 minus 14.5, whatever it gives you, whatever number is remaining, that is what you're going to be using to create your bust dart. So mine is 1.5, mine is 16 minus 14.5, which is my back measurement, gave me 1.5. So that is what I use for my bust dart here. So that's it for the front pattern. So the next thing you're going to do now is to cut it out. So what as I cut, if you don't understand what I'm saying, just watch the video and do exactly what I'm doing. You get the results you're looking for. So at this bust dart, you just give it a little space. So blend. So you don't have shortage of fabric over there. Sorry, I didn't know my camera wasn't recording. So I went in to mark my measurement, to take that my measurements. You know, I did the same thing I did at the front. That's exactly what you do when you're drafting your own. So I went down by 9.5 for my bust points, then my back measurement, which is 14.5, that is what I put down here. Then I measured the length of my blouse, just like I did at the front. Then the only difference here is the zipper allowance. This back is this zipper allowance. I went in here by 1.5 inches. You can do 1 inch, you can do 2 inches, depending on what you want. So here I maintain the back, the front neck width, which is 3 inches. I use at the front. I use the same neck width at the back too. Then the difference is just the depth. I came down by 1.5. You can do 1 inch, it depends on what you want. You can do 2 inch, 2.5, it depends on what you want. So the back neck depth, I use 1.5. Then I maintain the wideness, the width, the neck width. So after that, I came in here by half of my shoulder measurement, which is 7.5. Note, my measurement is starting from this straight line, not at the edge of this paper. So when you're drafting your own, do it exactly what I'm doing. Just do what I'm doing. So at that point, I came down by 1 inch, just like I did at the front. The next thing I'm going to do is to come down by my chest line just like I did at the front. Remember, mine is 7, so whatever you have as yours, just put it down this way. So this is the chest line. So that's my chest line. So I'll do the same thing I did. I'll go in by my shoulder measurement, 7.5. Note my measurement is starting from the straight line. So after that, I'll just connect it. Then I'll measure my bust measurement, 33 divided by 4. That's 8 1/4. So that's what I put down there. Then I'll just connect it. You can see the back armhole is different from the front. At the front, we came in by 1/2 inch and connect, but the back is not the same. So take note of that. Then I'll come here, I'll mark my bust span, which is 3.5, just to create our dart like we did at the front part, at the front. So I'll mark the same thing, 3.5 all the way to my chest line. Then after that, I'll just connect it. Then we'll go in by 1/2 inch. Take note is at the waistline. We're going in by 1/2 inch, just like we did at the front. So I'll come up from here by 2 inches, come down here by 1/2 inch. Then I'll connect it. I came down from the chest line by 1/2 inch. So I'll connect it. So that's for the back pattern. You know, you can actually cut this directly on your fabric without using pattern paper. The only thing you're going to do when you're drafting directly on your fabric, you just have to make sure you fold your fabric into 2 when cutting on your fabric. Make sure to fold it into 2. You can see that this pattern paper is open, is on. I'm not folding it, I open it up. So when you're cutting on your fabric, make sure to fold it before cutting, drafting it on your main fabric. So I went in to measure my horizontal measurement, just like I measure at the front. You divide your waist. So I went in to divide my waist by 4, put it down there. My hip divided by 4, put it down, plus 1.5 inches sewing allowance. Just like you just repeat the same measurements you did at the front. That's what you put down here. The only difference at this back pattern is the zipper allowance and the neck depth, but every other thing is the same way you took the dart at the front. That is how you're going to take it at the back. Next thing I'm going to do now is to connect the points to form my bodice. So that's my bodice. I'll come up here by 1.5, just like I did at the front. Then I'll connect it back. You can do this with your free hand. At this waist point, these are 1/2 length. You just draw this line out all the way to the zipper allowance. Just watch the video carefully and do exactly what I'm doing. So at this line now, I'll be going in by 1 inch. This is to eliminate zipper bulge. I don't know if you've seen somebody wearing clothes and at the back the zipper is folding, it's not relaxing. So this is what you do so that the back pattern of your, or the back part of your dress or your blouse can relax. So this is what you do. I'll connect it back this way. So that is how to eliminate the zipper, but you can see how it looks like. This is our waist measurement at the front. This is the waistline. This is the waistline where we took out that. So at that point, I'll just measure from that 1/2 length at the front. I'll measure what I have there. Here I have 7 inches. So I will not be maintaining this length I use at the back. Remember, when I place my tape this way, I measure 23, just like I measured 23 at the front pattern. So at the back, we're not going to be using the same measurement, because if we do, by the time we hold in this our bust dart, our back pattern is going to be longer than the front pattern. So to avoid that, we just have to minus what we have from the waist at the front. Here I have 7 inches, so I'll bring that back here. So I'll place my tape here to measure that 7 inches. So you see 7 inches. So I'll connect it, I'll make it of our blouse at the back. You can see, so if I measure it from the shoulder now, you will see the difference. This is at 21 and a half. That's the length for the back. I hope you understand. If you don't understand, watch the video carefully. You will get it and do exactly what I'm doing when drafting your own. So now we've shortened the back pattern. By the time we fold in this dart at the front, this bust dart at the front this way, when we fold it this way, when we're sewing, it will be equal with the front, with the back pattern. I hope you understand what I'm saying. So that is that for the front. For the back pattern, you can still go ahead and blend in. So the next thing we're going to do now is to go ahead and cut it out. Or if you're drafting directly on your fabric, make sure to fold your fabric into two. The front pattern has to be cut on fold, then the back pattern you're still going to cut it on fold, but it has a zipper allowance, so you have to cut out this zipper allowance side. You can see that the front pattern is longer than the back pattern. By the time we hold this bust dart over here, they're going to be equal. You can see. If you learned something from this video, please do well to subscribe, like, and share this video. If you have any question, do well to drop it in the comment section and I'll be there to reply. Okay, thank you so much for watching. See you in my next video.